Greetings everyone, back today for more insulating. I don't have Carrie's help today, so I'll probably get started doing a lot of the support straps, stapling those in. If I get a bunch of that stuff done, then I'll move on to insulation, but Carrie was doing such a good job putting those bats in and cutting them to fit and everything. I'll just try to get a bunch of the strapping done, and then she can go after it when she comes back next time. Look out! Almost smashed the GoPro. So I wanted to show you kind of what the finished product looked like under here with all the strapping for the insulation. We are required to have some kind of mechanical strapping here, or some kind of mechanical way to hold the insulation up. I guess, you know, if a critter got up in there and started walking on it, it would push it all down. So I probably am going overboard. I have a strap every 18 inches, but you can kind of see what it looks like. I wanted to take a second to talk about the little stapler I got. I don't think I talked about that yesterday. This was, I just got it at the Home Depot. It's made by Arrow, which is a big time staple company. And it was only like 40 bucks. And it is a dream. It runs off of the compressed air. I already had a compressor. I already had all the hoses, so I figured this would be a good addition. If you hold the trigger down, you could rapid fire by just tapping, so you don't have to pull the trigger every time. If you're doing big, if you're stapling down tar paper on roofs or whatever or whatnot, you could go really fast with this. The only downfall with this particular stapler, it only holds like a row and maybe a quarter of those T50 staples, and the T50 staples are the same ones I use in the hammer tackers and a lot of the squeeze staplers. But I can tell you, this is a dream when you have to do a lot of stapling. Other than the reloading, that would be my only complaint, but pretty cool little stapler. The other feature I liked about this stapler is it fits inside my I-joists just perfectly. I have the 9.5s, which I think is the smallest they come. When we get up to the area over the garage, I think I have 11.5 tall I-joists, but this is perfect for anybody that might be trying to staple within the 9.5 inch joists. I'm not sure if I talked about the layout of the strapping that I'm putting in, so I thought I'd go over that. So I'm starting at the outside wall. Let me run this down a little bit so you can see the board. And what I was doing is coming in 6 inches from the outside wall, putting a mark. 2 foot would be the center of my insulation bat, because they're 4 foot chunks of insulation. So I have a support 6 inches from the end down there at the beginning. Then it'll be 18 inches out to the 2 foot mark, which is the center of the bat. And then I'll go another 1.5 to 3'6". That is 6 inches from where that first bat is going to end. So now I'll go 6 more inches in, so at 4'6", that'll give me 6 inches for my next bat. It'll be hanging over, so the lines will be pretty, the bat will end right in the middle of these 2 lines. So I'm at 4'6". Now I'm going to go 18 inches out to 6 foot, and then I'll go to 7'6", and now I'm coming up on another insulation bat end at 8 foot. So after 7'6", I'll go 8'6", and that'll put me right at the end with a cut. So these will have little small pieces of insulation here at the end. So that's how I did the layout on the strapping. We're at 6 inches, 2 foot, 3'6", 4'6", 6 foot, and then the end. Woo-hoo! Almost ate it. Oh, you guys just ate it though. Sorry about that. Let's go measure the last one. Six, 2 foot, 3'6", 4'6", 6 foot, and the end. So it is currently 95 degrees, and I'm trying to get the in-law unit finished. This was the bay we left off yesterday where Carrie did. So I insulated all the way down here, which is beyond the in-law bathroom, into the bedroom closet. Got the center bay up to here, so I have to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bays that way, and then have to pick up over there and go all the way down to there, which is probably like 18 bays. So I'm going to try to get that done before I go home today, but it is pretty hard to work in this sun. So let's get going and see what we can do. The in-law unit is now completely insulated. We're over to the hall bathroom, which will be tomorrow, in the front bedroom, and then we'll start going over the entry and the living room. I left that bay open because I got to get down in there and get that 2x4 out of there. Cut that pipe off at like 18 inches up, because I don't need that whole 10-foot piece in there anymore, because we passed our test for the inspection. I just need to clean up today, and then I am headed home for a beer.
What day is this? Day 5. Day 5 of insulation. And we only have one section left to do over near the garage. So hopefully tomorrow morning we can knock that out. The weather is so much nicer. It's not 90, 95, so it's so much more comfortable, especially when we come super early in the morning. Yeah, almost. Yay.